Welcome to BitterBuzz. Today we're going to go on a long journey. We're looking at Odyssey, the 6.5% coffee stout from Crow & Wolf Brewing. I recently went to Fresno. You might wonder why, what's in Fresno besides high crime. And that is the Sequoia National Park is nearby and this brewery. This beautiful coffee stout is only available in a can and cost almost $9, so it better be worth it. This brewery has amazing seltzers as well. There's some sort of jam one which was godly. However, this is only a beer channel, so we don't do that nonsense. So I would say let's just dive in and see what this brew has to offer. Oh, I haven't even addressed the title. Odyssey. What does Odyssey mean? So the word Odyssey basically means a long journey or adventure. And it probably reminds you of Odysseus. And Odysseus was the king of Ithaca, married to Penelope, hated by the gods, and, well, going on a bunch of journeys. And we're gonna get into his stories a little bit later. I wanna dive into this beer first and see what it's all about. So I would say that the color is like a really dark forest. It's almost black. You can see a little bit of more of like a hazelnut color towards the bottom if you hold it against the light. The head is very foamy with a caramel-like color. Let's smell it. Okay, I was not expecting that because it's way more sweeter than it looks like. To me, it looks already like a coffee stout, but it smells almost like an artificial sweetness. But definitely some cacao in there and a slight bit of coffee, but dominantly sweet chocolate, milk sugar. Yeah, I'd say it definitely has a bitter fruit in there, bitter chocolate, coffee and vanilla. Before I officially try it though, on the website, it gave me a little bit of a slogan. Let me try to rephrase it at the best of my abilities. A toast to natural, wild goodness, to freedom without fear, to survival and restoration. Oh, that was that. So with that said, cheers. You definitely get the reminiscence of the coffee. Bitter chocolate, definitely have the milk sugar in there, which makes it a little bit more creamy, a little bit more sweeter, milk-like. Do you hear the cat? I'm sorry. I took a room. Now that I said that, it is actually really creamy, not just in the taste, but in the consistency as well. More bitter coffee stouts before, but I've also had more sweeter coffee stouts before. So I would actually say this is a really nice middle ground. And it still has that bitter fruit, pamplemousse. So what I did say though was that we're gonna get a little bit deeper into who was Odysseus. I tried to watch a documentary on Odysseus. There's just so much happening to that guy. It's crazy. Odysseus' wanderings and the recovery of his house and kingdom are the central theme of the Odyssey, an epic in 24 books that also relates how he accomplished the capture of Troy by means of the wooden horse.
He first comes to the land of the lotus eaters, and only with difficulty rescues some of his companions from their lotus-induced lethargy. How he can expiate Poseidon's wrath, he then encounters the sirens, Gila and Charybdis, and the cattle of the sun which companion is by morning's wonderful food. He alone survives the ensuing storm and reaches the idyllic island of the nymph Calypso.
Which I think she's also God. There you go, there's your history lesson. I know it was very entertaining this time. Anyways, here's to Odysseus and his plunging and exhausting journey through so much. So to sum this up, if you're looking for like a mid-range coffee stout that is not too sweet, but also not too bitter, that is creamy, but also refreshing, that definitely tastes like coffee, but also a little bit more like chocolate, with a slight bittering citrusness of a bittering fruit, then this is the brew for you. I would say cheers to Odysseus and his Odyssey, and for me buying a $9 can of beer. Cheers and thanks for watching.